Now, we say more call Bewu. I be feel guys here. Semester also baso na subscribe, comment, like, this video for this anymore. Now, we say check. Na the year 2024 election no. December mu na baso gidi pa. Na busia election mu say edura. Ana mpanifo a omo valid for election no. Wo mo aye nyama ne bi ne ade. Na busia last 2 years, last 4 years. Easy. Ane aye MPP aban no. Enya issues ma community yensa bi. Now, with this year's election, we have heard a lot of rumors. FEC, any other home. Now, with the Kelvin Taylor and run a live also about to short to be a Sunday, a EC boss. Any election, ever so a year this year. I was saying some kind and wording. Young couldn't go some kind of about a
fine. Your husband as a pharmacist, his company, his job collapsed. It is a Kufuor who came in. They used government money to resource him, and he's also a Ghanaian. He can be helped. And we all don't have a problem with that. But do not drag the institution's name in the mud. Your job, there will never be a day a judge, a Supreme Court judge in Ghana will sit in public, in America, will sit in public and be praising the president. Never. Never. This is the lowest you have brought our judiciary. A Kufuor can build glass houses for judges. The Chief Justice is supposed to stay away from justifying or validating a man who has no certificate. Are you the Chief Justice right now? Today, if I tell you to justify a Kufuor, why he's a lawyer, how are you going to justify it? You're going to tell me that, oh, we all know he was in court talking. Haven't we seen imposters in court talking? Countless occasions we have caught people who are imposters pretending to be lawyers. The only thing that can make a Kufuor a legitimate lawyer is that he shows his certificate. We have lowered everything. How can a Chief Justice? So if a Kufuor has built houses for judges, does it make him a legitimate lawyer? Where are your facts? If today, Chief Justice, I see you right now, and I say, prove to me why a Kufuor is a lawyer. Can you prove to me? It's a simple question. If I decide to sue you, the Chief Justice, for misleading Ghanaians, because majority, and I myself, I've gone to Colombia, I've gone to Cked brothers, none of them, they were not able to show me one document that shows a Kufuor practice law in UK or in France. So today, if I see you, the Chief Justice, I see you right now, and I'm like, I want you to prove beyond reasonable doubt that Kufuor is a legitimate lawyer. Can you prove it? But you will sit in court and be screaming at lawyers and intimidating lawyers because you think your chair is bigger than Ghana. That is the thing. That's our problem. So if today I decide to see you, if a Ghanaian gets up to see you, that Chief Justice, you have made a statement which is very, very problematic. We want you to justify what makes a Kufuor a legitimate lawyer. You will need to prove his certificate. Can you? That is why at your position, you don't do politics. You don't make such statements. White man will say these are what? These are, they call it, these are loose talks. These are loose statements. You don't do it. You might admire a Kufuor from afar. Maybe the way he conducted himself when he was a lawyer to you is the best. But you don't publicly sit there and make it look like a Kufuor is an exceptional lawyer, whilst you know he has no certification. Into you as the head of our law in Ghana, if I ask you to prove to me that a Kufuor is a legitimate lawyer, how are you going to prove it? Tahiru, don't disturb. Tahiru is insulting me. Why are you insulting me? I said that you are from Tumu. Get out. Don't call me. Don't text me. You see, and this is, thank you, Mr. S. This is a man who has come on national television to tell us that his certificate is missing till date. He has not been able to prove to us his certificate is here or there. And today, the Chief Justice of Ghana, because of petty politics, you are standing in front of the world telling us this guy is a lawyer. My law certificate is missing till date. This is 2013. Till date. Nana Dankwa Kufuor has not been able to tell us to go for the second copy of his certificate. From where? But we see a Chief Justice today, Ghana's Chief Justice, defending a criminal. That's what I'm saying. If I decide to sue you, Madam Tokonu, I decide to sue you, I want interpretation to your statement. Prove to me, as a Ghanaian, the taxpayer who has been taking care of you for some time now, why Ekufuado is a lawyer. Can you prove to me? Because Ekufuado just told us his certificate is missing. Can you force Ekufuado to go to his law school and bring the certificate? You are not acting like a Chief Justice. You are not. And it hurts because you are lowering that status near the amount. I'm one person, when they chose you, I said, you could make a difference. Aish, and in your boy was far better. You have lowered that position, and I respect you a lot. But these things, you are not supposed to do it at time. You are supposed to live above this. Move beyond this, man. Mom, this is too low. You are doing party politics. This is very shameful. It hurts me to be using these kind of words, but you give us no option than to use these words. The man is saying he doesn't have a certificate. You are also sitting here telling the whole world that he's the best lawyer. So you as a judge, prove to me. Can you prove to me? So what makes our Supreme Court the creme de la creme? You are the captain of Ghana's law. You are the captain. And you are making such loose statements. These are loose statements. These are basically political statements you stay away from. And if they are not political statements, these are statements that comes with a lot of strings. They are very controversial statements. And as a Chief Justice, you stay away from controversial statements because you don't want anybody to doubt your thinking ability. There's a reason why senior judges, especially when it comes to the Supreme Court of America, they stay away from controversial issues because the statement you make when it's got to do with controversial issues, people can base on that to judge your level of intelligence. So when a Chief Justice who knows right, who knows that you need to be very, very factual and thoroughly right before you speak, because this has got to do with credentials. Every statement you make goes into the history books of Ghana. So how can a Chief Justice stand in public without having total facts to be defending a man who cannot produce a certificate? Hey, madam, that this embarrassment, it is going to follow you till you die. You need to correct this. I respect you a lot, but you need to correct this. So if you want to prove to us that basically, with all due respect, madam, if you want to prove to us that you are not a roadside judge, prove to us that Ekufuado is a real lawyer. If you're not able to do that, then you are making a roadside judge statement. Don't let people doubt your intelligence. Do not give us the room to doubt your intelligence, madam. And I respect you, and I know you qualify to be where you are. But some of your utterances, you are making us doubt your intelligence when it comes to being factual, being consistent, and being non-partisan. These things are very important. And the last thing any young man, any young Ghanaian would do is to doubt the intelligence of their Chief Justice. It's the worst thing. We are not even supposed to be thinking that way because we should believe that our Chief Justice is the most intelligent person when it comes to law in Ghana. So when you give us room to doubt your intelligence, it, at the end of the day, discredits the judiciary itself. Can you, Madam Tokonu, prove to us that Ekufuado is a lawyer? Because I can't just walk to your court and tell you that John Mahama won the elections. I will have to prove beyond reasonable doubt. The way in 2020 you were expecting Asua Ketia and the NDC to prove beyond reasonable doubt. Even though J. Mensah could have come within a statement, within a minute, she could have told us who won the election. You told the NDC to prove beyond reasonable doubt. Can you do that? Don't let us doubt your intelligence.
It's a Mr. No Nonsense man. I Kelvin Taylor and I'm about to short at the Ascending EC boss. And one more, because I am part of election 2024. I was a message about subscribe or comment. Well, I cannot share with you for the same.